Hey, 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 it's time for a new episode of the Oldman Radio Hour. This week's show is dedicated to the all-time top 10 female-led punk bands. These are the bands that bent the rules, rewrote the playbook, and still hit just as hard today as they did when they first plugged in. We're counting them down from 10 to 1 in 3 sets, so settle in, turn it up, and let's get this thing moving. For our first set, we're starting with 3 bands that capture punk's nerve, humor, and bite. Bratmobile brought lo-fi riot girl energy with a wink and a snarl. L7 gave us big riffs and bigger attitude, loud enough to rattle stadiums and suburban walls alike. And Poison Girls threaded radical politics through tuneful, unsettling punk that still feels way too relevant. So let's kick the countdown at number 10 with Bratmobile.
Ideologically unsound. Ideologically unsound. Just keeps going round and round. Want you to throw me on the ground. Want you to kiss me and say I'm yours. Want you to fumble in my drawers. Get romantic fantasies, complete with flowers and birds and bees. Want you to woo me and say sweet things. Even get to thinking of diamond rings. Ideologically unsound. Ideologically uncool. Why do I keep on playing the fool? Why do I fall between two stools? Get ideas above my station. I need some further education. Think I better go back to school. Ideologically uncool. Full of envy, jealous with it. Know what you want, just can't let it. Ideologically uncool.
Let's keep this countdown rolling. The next four bands show just how wide the punk spectrum really is. X fused punk with roots and noir storytelling, making Los Angeles sound both romantic and dangerous. The Distillers brought a raw, scorched earth intensity that made heartbreak feel like a street fight. Patti Smith Group blurred the line between punk, poetry, and prayer, turning rock into something sacred and subversive at the same time. And the Slits ripped open the rule book with dub-infused rhythms and a sound that never quite sat still. This middle set takes us from number 7 down to number 4. X, the Distillers, Patti Smith Group, and the Slits. Let's drop back into it.
A sterilized hypo to shoot a sex machine drug. It got 24 hours. Shoot off Paulene's between the legs. 96 tears through 24 hours. Sex once every hour. Run, Paulene. Johny hit and run, Paulene. Johny hit and run, Paulene. Johny hit and run, Paulene. you call living really. She was still awake. Johnny hit and run, Paulene. Johnny hit and run, Paulene. Johnny hit and run, Paulene. Johnny hit and run, Paulene.
for me, The days of love and torment, the nights of rock and roll, I see it all before me. Sometimes my spirit's empty, don't have the will to go on. I wish someone would send me energy. Give me something, give me something to give. Oh God, give me something, a reason to live. My body's aching, don't want sympathy. Come on, come and love me. Come on, set me free, set me free. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me through the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Hey Lord, I'm waiting for you. Oh God, I'm waiting for you. Waiting to open your 98 wounds and bleed thee, be thee. Lead me, or lead me. Leave me something. Leave me something to live. Oh God, give me something, a reason to live. I don't want no handout, no sympathy. Come on, come and love me. Come on, set me free, set me free. 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 Oh, so young, so goddamn young. Oh, so young, so goddamn young. Oh, so young, so goddamn, set me free. In the presence of my enemies, thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Ah, damn, goddamn, 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 yeah! Don't trip out, eventually
We're down to the final stretch, the top 3. These bands didn't just lead scenes, they reshaped how people thought about punk. X-Ray Spex mixed sax, satire, and that unmistakable voice to tear into consumer culture and identity. Siouxsie and the Banshees pushed punk into darker, more atmospheric territory, laying the groundwork for post-punk and goth, while still hitting with that sharp, focused power. And at number 1, Bikini Kill, a band that turned basements and tiny stages into spaces of resistance, solidarity, and wild, joyful noise. Our last set runs from number 3 to number 1. X-Ray Spex, Siouxsie and the Banshees, and Bikini Kill. Let's bring it home from number 3.
I
that's it. My all-time top 10 female-led punk bands. Thanks to everyone for listening. Please like and share if you dug the episode, and let me know in the comments what you thought about my top 10. Who'd you move up? Who'd you add? Who's your number one? I hope you'll join me for the next episode, my top 10 punk bands not from the US or UK. Until then, stay loud, stay curious, and I'll catch you on the next Old Man Radio Hour.